Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to part 50 of the Bastard Smalls. Dear God, halfway to a century. How did that happen?
Wow, I can't believe the sessions are almost as old as you.
Sir!
You do realize you're actually in the call with someone who is turning 50 this year, right?
I am aware.
Sir, you
Just checking.
are digging your own grave at the moment. Anyway, we're stepping away from Hooters for the moment to another location, an undisclosed location. Cyrano, you are woken as some cold water is thrown over you and the bag is pulled from over your head.
Is it Tuesday already?
You are currently tied to a chair in the middle of a poorly lit room with a light shining down on you, and there are some figures around you. You going to try and get a better view of your current company?
I may as well attempt to get comfortable, because I have a feeling I'm going to be here for a minute. I was enjoying a nap there.
You're suddenly finding you won't be able to nap anytime soon because there's a very unpleasant aura in the air. Very familiar. Something you've felt before, but now it's been increased 3 times over. In the corner of eye, you spot the vampire Simon, Carver's latest handler, who is stood there looking a bit uncomfortable while trying to look smug. Then you see the knight, not even bothering to bother donning his scarf and not hiding his bot-like facial features. Bat-like, if that didn't come through. Then you see the other two. One is a source of bells you've been hearing jingle, jingle, jangle as they just caper about. They look like some kind of jester wearing a porcelain mask. But there's something about the way they move, something unnatural, something how they click with each movement. And then finally you come to a robed figure. A hood coming halfway down their face, leaving a very pale face, half hidden, to the point of you can't even tell if they're male or female, just that they're very pale, gaunt, and they're not hiding their vampirism at all. And you have a very worried feeling of you know who these fuckers are.
Well, I didn't realize that I was so threatening to require all of you.
Still deluded, eh, boy?
This seems slightly like overkill.
Simon,
I don't know how many of you it would take to kick my ass. But apparently I know precisely how many you're going to use. And that qualifies as excessive force, sir.
boy, you're going to be quiet for a moment. Simon begins. Honestly, Cherie could kick your ass easily. We're not here to beat you up. Tempting, though. but we suspect you have information. At this point, the hooded figure steps forward. Rumor has it Edikabo has stepped out of line. Edikabo, who is affiliations other than this world. And then the knight adds in, Edikabo, that you had recently come into contact with. And the fourth one, hey, ho, ho. A puppet with strings, a puppet with strings, a puppet that's loose his strings. Whose strings pulls the puppet? Whose strings pulls the puppet now? So it goes back to Simon. So, tell me, boy. Tell me all you know about Percy de Cabot.
As I'd like. I do know that he asked us to take care of it and to cut his strings, so to speak.
The hooded one just tilts their head. If we for a moment think you're lying to us, you surely know that will not go well for you.
Oh, I am aware.
Hey, ho, ho. Tell us the truth, tell us the truth. Tell us all you know of your wayward cousin.
He seems to be compromised by another force, and I do not believe he is enjoying it.
There is some muttering among, well, at least three of them. Simon, you get the impression of they're only there because they're the current handle Carver, and introducing Carver to these three will be a bloodbath that would just not help anyone.
Simon's there because somebody has to take notes for Carver, and God knows Carver's not going to do it.
Carver's writing is abysmal.
Mm-hmm.
And so, because I'm a bastard and mystery is delightful, we shall leave Cyrano in those tender holdings. Especially what is the gathering of the four. And now we return to Hooters. I'll talk about tonal whiplash there.
Yay, hootsies.
Where Ramsey has just shown up.
This can only go well.
Things can only get better.
And just to be clear, this is the same Ramsey that Shifrost has been annoying for countless years at this point.
Indeedy. To the point of, I think we were discussing this idea of a session a bit ago, and Ramsey did come up.
Yeah?
So now he's there to greet Ramsey. She's been professional and shows him to his table, answering any questions he has. Probably take out what's on the bet, what's the special today, what's what's best to offer and all that lot.
What soup is there?
Yes.
Soup.
Admittedly, for a place that is very short on water, well, the locals have found a way, and so have the sleep wells.
We just get decanters of endless water.
Yes. Now, I just trying to remember, hasn't Omnis been gifted with an alchemy jar at some point?
Yes. I do, in fact, have an alchemy jug.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I'm saving it for something special.
You're building up the Mayo bombs, aren't you?
What? No.
You suddenly discover Lady Kiki hates mayo.
Darn. My
I'll have to remember
mayo-filled
to tell you-
dreams have been crushed.
I'll just have to remember to tell you about what I plan to do with an alchemy jug at one point in time. They got overruled by a DM saying, "No, you don't get to do it."
That's stupid.
But anyway, Shifrost is milling around. I mean, he's not going to give Ramsey any special treatment. Because I think Ramsey, because A, he doesn't want to be around Ramsey any more than possible, and B, Ramsey would probably go, "Oh, kissing up, are you?" So right now, Ramsey does not get the special treatment. He just gets the same treatment as everyone else.
Mamsie has mature glance at some points. It basically gives you a nod. Nod and just looking at something on something of his clipboard. It's at this point the door is kicked open.
Oh no.
And
Slowly turn to look.
and two possibly somewhat familiar figures appear through the doorway. One is a rather large, overly so with dad bod, with a pig's head, dressed in some kind of travelling robes, holding a 7-pronged muckraker, and the others are holding some kind of staff, about 7 foot tall, glumped face. Pilgrim! Pilgrim! Where's Pilgrim? The big faced one is going.
Oh, joy, it's these two. Ah, hey, what can I do for you two?
Oh, have you seen some book? Hang on. And Pigsy, that's sniffing the air. Food. Get slapped.
Yes, this is a restaurant. There is food here, yes.
Get slapped on the back of the head by Sandy. We need to find our senior companion. Something has happened to the master.
Sun Wukong was here about an hour ago. He went in back to get rice.
It's at this point, Sun Wukong, guided by Whoopi and In Your Face, reappears, and there's about a metric ton of cooked rice being standing in his arms bowl. Somehow, comes out of the Florence. Sandy, Pixie, why are you here? Where is the master? Wukong, sir, elder brother, the master, Chapataka, he's been eaten by a proper worm.
Yeah, that happens here.
Wukong just sighs, just hands off the arms bowl with rice included into Sandy. 5 minutes. And he steps out, putting basically something from his ear that turns into a 6-foot rod, golden ended, the width of a rice ball, and suddenly just backflips away. And
Go off.
you can, if anyone noticing, you can see Sandy is now eyeing the rice, drooling a little, getting the no from Sandy. This is for the master. But food, I'm hungry. You're always hungry.
Look, while we wait, would you like something else to eat? This is a restaurant.
Before you know it, Sandy has dashed over to the nearest empty table, seated himself down, grabbed the menu, and is now going, one of these, 5 of these, 6 of these.
Slow down. Slow down. We will not run out of food on you. How about we put in a couple of orders at a time and give our chefs actually some time to cook them, please?
Master Business Owner, we are afraid we do not have any money, and for we are simple Buddhists who beg our food from day to day, unless certain folk have been screwing away certain resources behind the master's back. Sandy,
We will just consider it a debt owed for now.
you can almost
What do
hear.
I care if this place is profitable?
You can almost hear the scribbling from Ramsey.
Oh no, a bad review from Ramsey. Whatever
Oh no,
shall
the
we
place
do?
may get shut down because of a bad review, and I'll never have to come here again.
Whatever shall we do?
The place goes shut down, and you never get to see Sanar again.
Chef Ross, we have to keep this place open.
This is beginning to sound like personal problem. But for now, yes, tend to this group right here. It is best if we get them fed and out the way, just because if we cause problems, I have feeling karma will bite us for this one.
The staff member, especially Slew, take as much of Pigsy's on as possible. Even Sandy on the news orders a few things, and a few things to go for on the go.
And I kind of grab Omnius, and I'm being not so subtle about it as I slowly walk by Ramsey's table as he's scribbling away. And I go, Omnius, if this place stays open, my family is probably going to call me out here to run it more often than not. Which means that I won't get to spend as much time with Guild, which means we need to start planning new leadership for Smalls.
I see.
So yes, if this place manages to pass muster and get a good review, I'd probably end up leaving Guild. And then walk away.
Omnius can sense that there's some kind of ulterior motive going on here. He doesn't know what's going on, but
He just knows that this was said within earshot of Ramsey's table.
yeah.
And everyone who's pretty much in the guild knows that these two do not like one another. Things just continue. It's noisy each other away. Generally, Horatio Winchester's order arrives, which basically is the equivalent of an English breakfast.
Oh no, beans on toast.
Beans, sausage, tomato, sausages.
Yeah, we serve that.
It's a full English.
Here.
Yeah.
We did take one look at the menu and wonder, what the hell's a Yorkshire pudding?
I've heard of a Yorkshire.
What the hell is Yorkshire?
I think I met a raven named Yorkshire once.
I'm saying, this world, is there even a Yorkshire?
That's for you to wonder and never find out.
Santa Fe
until the next
chicken? What the
session I
fuck is
run.
that?
What's this, a Santa Fe?
French,
Why are these called buffalo wings?
what the fuck's French toast?
Buffalo don't even have wings.
Things are going fine. It's things between the Duchess and Tim seem to have escalated somewhat. You don't know what they're trying to make out or beat each other to death at this moment.
4K no las dos.
I don't speak German.
Damn mood speak.
Everything else seems to be going on fine.
I am keeping an extra eye on the Duchess and Tim over there, just in case something breaks out that we have to stop.
And for Onimus, it's a case of, well, Sinar is being professor, showing people about the place, being first and foremost the master of the floor, but you're being second to. Every now and again, you spy. Oh God, who do I do this with? You spy another Strig has arrived. A sailor, slightly piratey looking, and, well, they're flirting with her.
Here's the thing. Omnius has just met this woman. I don't think he wants to be involved yet. However, yeah, I got nothing else to go on. Look, he barely knows this person yet.
The angel he's never got to get close to, and the streak that could bed suppress him, and that's shown some interest.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But he's currently of the opinion of, if people want to flirt with her, so be it.
It's also kind of part of her job.
Yeah.
It's the point of, well, that goes on. A rather rambunctious kobold, similar scale colour to Tim, also tries a thing, but honestly disrespectful in the manner he's doing it. So she basically grabs him, signals to another one of the floor staff who opens the door, marches over and kicks them out. Quite literally. You can almost hear the whee as they fly. She just dusts down her hands as the door slams shut. For some reason, all the participants of the different tables hold up a sign ranging from 8, 8.5 to at least 110.
Say that last part again.
It's a case of everyone's holding up scores ranging from 8 to 8.5 to 110.
Okay.
And we keep working.
They keep working. Some of the staff are remarking about that there's something in the walls.
It's probably just a dust goblin.
It's probably in your place. Basically, translated to "I'm right here."
A different dust goblin.
I hear nothing. Nope, I hear absolutely nothing. I go check on kitchen now.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go. It's at this point at least for anyone paying attention, there's at least one table has got about. Do you know what would really be a good pudding to go with this?
Omnius hears the word pudding and just immediately is like, oh no. Omnius is going to recast a minor illusion over the part of the wall that he thinks Okosan is behind, just so Ramsey can't see a bird busting through a wall.
Oh yeah! Talk about pudding! No, I'm not doing the thing. Yes, at this point, one of the new clients will come in, seated. They have the audacity to order for some mods on a particular menu. Sorry for like, and then we're now clutching their nose.
Did you read the sign?
Reading the sign explains the sign.
Exactly.
We put up sign. You were warned.
The squig who did the biting just gets a wipe, just wipes down the beak. Ugh, noble. Behold, Raven's half-baked ideas for a session.
I'm having fun.
I bet you are. It's at this point, there's a heavy thud as something lands outside. I thought anyone who peers outside, they can see a purple worm. Rather large. Now, completely beat.
Oh, I have a terrible idea.
I have a fantastic idea.
Completely beached and seeing Sun Wukong at the other end, about to go wacky, wacky, wacky. How do you make this situation worse? Ask the
Lantern,
DM.
you go first.
You see bulging in the side of the worm. You also see bulging in one of the walls. Bulging inside of the worm. Bulging inside of a wall. Both bulges are suspiciously the same shape.
Oh god, what's he done now?
Hang on, I'm gonna DM you. If I can find you in the DMs, I need to tidy these up. Here we go.
I had the advantage of not having a lot of online friends with Discord, so I'm it's easy to find people online. Mr. Bolger.
My idea is interesting, to say the least.
Oh god damn it. So at one point, if anyone noticing, the balls pops on the worm. And they see a slimy dove, Luma, looking around for a moment.
2 bits! No one's gonna get that joke.
Actually, you would be
Actually,
surprised.
You'd be surprised.
No, before all that happened, I just messaged and said, you should really go just start tapping around the shave and the haircut on random parts of the wall and see what happens.
We all had the exact same idea.
Worth it. Okosan has been in Magical Cave.
How far away is Okosan from the restaurant right now?
Oh, good, say 20 foot.
Okosan was adventuring with the 9 gnomes, and he heard someone say something about pudding, and then it got very smelly, it did. It's messing with Okosan's musk, it is.
Somehow, Okosan smells better than before.
But there was plenty of cinnamon water, and Okosan can see forever.
Is at this point the Monkey King pulls Okosan out of the purple worm. Tell me, old chap, I'm not making him particularly English. Tell me, have you seen a crybaby monk in there?
Son, with the 9 gnomes. Okosan was in a box, and then he was adventuring in a cave, and then there were 9 gnomes, and we were on an adventure, and then Okosan is out here now.
You are plopped on the rough side before the Monkey King grabs the tail of the purple worm again, jumps into the sky, dragging the worm up and gives it a good shake. But it eventually just coughs up something. There's a bit of a splatter. A splatter as it lands just beside Okosan. And this beautiful human being of a man in a robe and a jungly staff just wipes himself down.
Not one of the 9 gnomes. This is not Okosan's beautiful house. This is not Okosan's beautiful wife.
Trepataka
You let the water fill you up.
just looks around and then just There's a distant heavy thud as Sun Wukong has thrown the purple worm off into the distance. But before coming down and just leads his master into the restaurant. And before coming to you, Chef Watson goes, sir, it appears my master is in need of a good bath. Maybe maybe you could provide. I'll gladly compensate you for your services.
We do not have much in the way of actual bath, but
Okosan saw a bath in Magic Cave.
I do not think you want to use that bath.
Okosan starts scratching at one of the walls.
I'm not thinking that bath also included a raft with a suitcase left in it from a lawyer involved in marriage, divorce, and taxes. And only 2 people will get here. We'll get that unless someone's watched that particular episode. And Lantern Cody Dine says no.
We are going to go back outside, and I am going to use use magic to clean you up as best I can.
Raven, I have a question.
Is this what I'm going to regret?
Possibly.
Ask away.
Is the purple worm still outside, very dead?
It's been thrown away.
Okay. Idea prevented then.
The last you saw of it was because he was spinning in the air before Sun Wukong released it, hurtling into the distance.
Alright, never mind then.
And Chef Ross is busy cleaning down the monk with prestidigitation.
It basically takes the form of basically what would be, say, like the effect of a mage hand, but it just turns into cleaning brushes instead.
A big sponge.
Chopper Tag is basically getting a sand bath. But anyone looking may notice that Ramsey is taking note of this. His expression is betraying nothing.
Okay.
Omnius is doing everything in his power to prevent Okosan from going back to the magical cave.
You! Obnoxious squatter of Okosan's cage.
Hello to you too, Okosan.
Okosan from somewhere pulls out a very... It's currently a very dog-eared copy of a purple book. You left this filth in Okosan's cage, and Okosan does not appreciate it.
Omnius grabs it, immediately shoves it into his bag of holding.
Too late. Chanel.
No one saw it. No one.
What do you mean? No one saw that purple book?
No one saw.
Too late. Chanel saw the book.
It's in the bag of holding. All the way at the bottom.
Omnimus, darling, please show me that book.
He pulls out a different purple-covered book because he's prepared for this exact scenario.
The other book, the one that looks like it's been in the gullet of a purple worm.
He pulls out another purple book that's been beaten up.
Roll me a d6, please.
Rolling a d6. 3.
She looks at the book, examines it, reads through the first few pages. I didn't know you were studying to become a tax return lawyer.
It's just a little bit of research for my other activities.
The book was basically a gift from Cherie. She basically slapped you around the head with it and demanded you study it.
Oh no.
It's
Omnis is, by the end of the year, is going to have to start paying taxes.
It's how Percy's original task was to find Viola. Cherie is now taking it upon herself to basically teach Onimus how to pay his taxes.
Oh boy.
Because he feels if he doesn't, he may die one day because he's not been paying taxes.
I mean, so far the fantasy IRS hasn't come for him.
You're paying taxes to the guild. That's why you're being stuck with much worse duty, aka making sure Crandall doesn't get into any trouble in the guild. Which has been noted, you are failing badly.
Yeah. In
And
Omnis's
also, you are
defense,
here now.
yeah.
Randall is not.
In Omnis's defense, who can stop Crandall?
Badger.
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 Badger, Machinoid, Badger, Machinoid. Look out, it's a poisonous naga. Well, this is going on. Sandy's order has Pixie's order has arrived. It's a case of he filled at least one side of a writing pad with his order that the waiting staff was willing to take, much against the chagrin of the cooking staff. So it gets laid out, and Sandy's about to reach for something, and he gets his hand stopped. Mine or your own?
Making a mental note that every member of the staff gets at least 3 free drinks tonight after work.
Yay, alcohol.
I know it's typical that you only get 1, but I figure for a night like this, we're going to up that a little bit.
Okosan, thing we haven't done for a while. The book.
What do I need to roll?
Do you want to resist the call of it, or do you just want to go with it?
Fuck it, let's go with it.
We're going with it. What do you turn into? You turn into Omnibus's mother.
Mia, sweetie, are you keeping out of trouble?
Oh, Christ. Who's that? I don't know.
There you are, dearie, and oh my goodness, you're quite a sight. Let me get that schmutz that's on your face.
You know, I am so glad I have other areas of the restaurant to check up on, and I do not have to deal with this.
Who's your lady friend? Remember, you have to be home before dark.
It's the middle of the night.
Well, then what are you still doing out, sweetie? It's very dangerous out there.
I'm doing my job, Mom.
You didn't tell me you had a job.
I've had a job for a while now, Mom.
Would it kill you to call your mother once in a while? You're breaking your mother's heart. You're breaking your mother's heart.
You know what? I'm gonna make this situation exponentially worse.
Oh no.
I'm gonna draw a card.